taking that deep, deep, deep lymphatic breath. Say welcome everyone. Welcome aboard the friendship train ride for making conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success. Welcome aboard this Wellness Wednesday, July, the summer months, when the weather shifts like it wants to shift, when we say that summer's supposed to be sunshine and fun. But nature does what it needs to do, and we stay in alignment because we are nature through and through. It's time to tune into yourself through the magic of your poetry, your life, you're creating. Woo woo! Remove yourself, get out of the way, stop the static, release your energy. It's time to tune into yourself. Family, community, and friends, are you tuned into yourself in these challenging and changing times that we are in, as we shifting to a new reality all around us after the pandemic? Coming out of the pandemic, moving forward in this year of 2023. It's July 15th will be the day that I said, I'm going down to the world. I'm going down. I'm going up. I'm in. I'm welcoming myself. Or did I? I ran back up. Didn't want to come down. But I am so thankful to be here on solid grounds. Family, community, and friends, are you on solid grounds? Are you tuned into yourself? Do you know thyself? Family, community, and friends, do you know thyself? Taking that deep, 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 deep lymphatic breath. During these changing and challenging times. Do you see life that way now, family, community, and friends? People around you, are they different? Are they showing you something else that makes you have to realign yourself and be different? And then you looking at it and you're saying and you're struggling and you're letting them know what's going on with them and you and how you seeing things that seems to be so untrue. Family, community, and friends, we're aboard the friendship train ride. And we sit back and we relax and we tune into ourselves. Because one thing for sure, be who you are and say what you feel. Because those who mind don't matter. And those who matter don't mind you speaking your truth. So be who you are. And let's keep life simple. Simple in these changing and challenging times. That brings about a shift and a change in your state of consciousness in every area of your life that you see, that you have lived, and that you're living. And how new different rules and regulations are shifting the attitudes of people. That's why I say always remember the Beatitudes. And be kind to yourself. And be loving to yourself. And be a friend to yourself. And be a mentor to yourself. And be strength to yourself. And be kindness to yourself. But most of all, family, community, and friends, be in love with yourself. I'm in love with myself. I'm in love with myself. No matter what I go through, no matter what I experience, I recognize, I accept. But I'm in love with myself. I only see the truth. I only see the truth that's going to carry me forward. And for being here on planet Earth and being a living being, it's about how you care for this living being. Your states of consciousness are always your states of consciousness, here or not. But here on planet Earth, the being that you are, it's about how you care for this being. And this being must always be tuned into nature. One with nature. That's why it's oxygen. Oxygen plus pumps. Your cells pumps information processes throughout your entire existence. Oxygen plus pumps equals energy. It must have a level of energy that it needs for its function of processing. It has to have that energy. Oxygen, the cells, energy, gives you the power. What power are you creating for yourself and your states of consciousness? For health, wealth, for existence, for being, family, community, and friends. Are you tuned into yourself? You must be tuned into yourself, because you are always safe when you tune into yourself. Never any uncertainties. The frequencies are always clear. Time to tune into Heaven 101. Channel and control. Tune into yourself. I'm in love with myself. If you're in love with yourself, you're truthful to yourself. You're honest to yourself. You speak nothing but truth, love, and kindness. Because all change in the outer begins with a change in the inner. And family, community, and friends, that's what I've been doing. I have been tuned into myself since going through the turmoils and trials and tribulations of my friend, my roommate, Brother HUMAM ABDULMALIK. And when you've been in the life of someone for over 20-something years, they've been there. That is a significant amount of time that when things shift and change and that person is no longer here, you have to process yourself through things of what has occurred and what is still showing up for me. Because you're tuned into the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation radio show where I share my life, my real life story, as much as I can right here on the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation radio show that ends up on social media. So I share some things that be going on with me and how I be feeling since my roommate. Processing. That's how we shift out of chronic disease, care, stress, if we're there. And we don't put ourselves in that state because we deal with the things that we see in our life that we created and that was put into our pathway. And how we work with that, that's what we do. We tune into ourselves, we see what we have done, and we make the changes that we need to make. Taking that deep, deep, deep lymphatic breath. You're on a friendship train ride. Family, community, and friends. I've been away for a month of June. It's supposed to be a month of relaxation, a month of expressing gratitude to myself, thankfulness to myself. Sitting back, relaxing, and thanking my body for where it is and things that it has done. And I didn't know that I had to really, really, really thank my body and my existence in that month. Whew! The way that I had to. I wanted to sit back and cleanse and be thankful for what I have gone through the past 3 years with my roommate and friend who was given a diagnosis that he only had 5 years to live. And he worked that 5 years down, and then he went into a state of frenzy in his mind. And he brought so much energy to this relationship and our living environment that I had to take a deep, 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 deep breath and relax and know who I am and what I needed to do for myself. And are you doing that, family, community, and friends? Are things shifting in your life because of people, situations, things that have occurred and where we are right now, and you're trying to fight it through getting into a state with them, not having that energy flow, but that energy has sparks in it. Doing things like that. We don't want that energy to be like that. We don't want it to be like it's in resistance. No, we want energy to flow. The power of flowing energy, because we got the beginning, oxygen. Oxygen. You must oxygenate this human body so the processes can be the way it needs to be. We must deep breathe. That is your energy. That is your first fuel, your food, is what the body exists on. Oxygen. How oxygenated is your body? Is your mind, is your being, is your life to the cells of who you are? Family, community, and friends, sharing with you the state of mind that we need to put ourselves in. And I'm here to tell you that it has nothing to do with a man-made mindset of human consciousness. A man-made mindset of human consciousness make you see the world the way they want you to see the world. That's not in harmony and peace with you. Take a deep breath. Be in harmony and peace with you. All that aligns, that reveals itself in this world, you don't have to be a part of it, or you can be a part of it. You don't have to have people in your life that you don't want in your life. You can bring the vibration and energy of the people that you want in your life because you have tuned into yourself. You have the greatest gift of all, self-love, being in love with yourself, knowing your self-worth, knowing who you are as an individual, and truly understanding that you create the world that you live in. This body moves around in harmony and peace based on the energy that you move through it. The power that it has, the energy that it has. And that's why we say here on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show every Wellness Wednesday on InnerLightRadio.com. And when you tune into K Davis F at YouTube.com. Emancipate yourself from medical, mental slavery. Woo woo! Every day of the year, we celebrate that. It was established by me, Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks. And I got to add that non-secular science of medicine, which is true medicine, into it. So people won't get it confused. Like I'm trying to teach them about Western medicine. No, I want them to understand Western medicine, Chinese medicine, this medicine, that medicine, but the greatest medicine of all is making conscious self-healthcare moves. You understanding what? The physical structure and processes of the body, physically, bioenergetically, understanding how things work and correlate together, and having the power, the cellular ecology, understanding the power of the lymphatic system in the body and seeing it that way, not from the immune system point of view as a whole, but knowing about lymphatic wellness. And the power of lymphatizing. Yes! And what brings all that together, family and community and friends. So, you've been listening to pre-recorded shows. Thank you, Brother Jamal, for setting that up. I listened to the shows as I sat back and healed what came to me on June 9th, Friday. Walking across the street, the light is green, but I know the lights run so short that you got to get across the light while it's green, because you don't want to be in the line when it turns red, even though it says you can walk, but you don't want to be that way. Definitely when you're like me, moving that energy, you got to move it quick. So I'm walking across the street, the light is green, I've already checked out my surroundings, and what happens? Woo! Lord! Metro bus, one arm length away, staring me into space. All I could say was, thank you, God, get me out of the way. Help move me. But no, I got hit by the bus. But there I was. A gentleman picked me up. I said, help me. I've had a stroke and I can't get up. Get me away from this bus. That guy was there so quick, I think he must have been running to me. He must have saw it. And then when I talked to him, and this is all I can say about it, then when I talked to him and thanked him for putting me in an Uber, for staying there with me, for supporting me as I got myself together, he said to me as he ran, he saw angels holding the bus back, and he kept running and he kept running. And then he heard me say, I've had a stroke and I can't get up. I need somebody to get me up. He was there so quick, and so was another guy. So family, community, and friends, I sat here and I shared with you on this Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation radio show in July. This is how I've spent June, I thought I was thanking the universal energies of life and my connection and my consciousness when I woke up in jail from a roommate that was so distorted in his own view that he lied and had me locked up, and I survived that journey and moved forward. And then I'm an arm length away from a bus that could have, that looked like, but we won't talk about the thought of being run over, maimed, or anything from that. God granted me the right to be here through my energy and my vibration. And I'm thankful. Yes, the bus did jar when the bus driver got off and knocked me down. But that young man, I said, somebody got to get me up, get me away. No, stay down, stay down. No. My life is more important. I want to live life. Get me up. I was granted the right. Because it didn't have to stop the way it stopped. But the young man said, he said that was angels and energy that held that bus back. He said he saw it. I felt it. I lived it. Family, community, and friends, sharing my journey, sharing my life on the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation radio show has blessed me for the past 10, 15 years. It has blessed me to be able to do this. And I advise you in your own walk of life to sit down and get into bioenergetics for you to understand how the body processes work so you can make the right decisions for yourself and tune into your consciousness. What are you tuned into the world? Is it supporting the life that you want to live? We are not to be in struggling. That's why I used to tell my friend all the time, HUMAM, ABDULMALIK, stop saying struggling. No one has to struggle when you are the creator of your life. Yes, things will coincide with it. Yes, things will come into it that's not in harmony and peace. That's where discernment comes in at. Who are you? What state of consciousness are you in? How you move forward. Just because something is revealed a certain way, you don't have to see it that way. You don't have to be caught up in it. You're tuned into the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation radio show with your host, Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, coming to you straight and live in this year of 2023. My journey as I move forward and what I've been facing. And the only thing that I know is true for me is to hold on to. Create the world you want to see. Breathe in deeply, because that's your connection. And keeping your life simple as you emancipate yourself from medical, mental slavery, the medical processes of life, the mental processes of life. And as we come out of this pandemic, they want everybody to come out feeling free by sharing with everybody their states of mental wellness, if they're well and if they're not. Let's talk about that. Let's stop talking about what's going on with the body. Let's now talk about the mental and focus on that. Conscious self-health care. You got to make conscious self-health care moves, because life is a state of consciousness. Yes, it is, family, community, and friends. Life is a state of consciousness. Paint a garden, one thought at a time. A garden is beautiful. A garden is supposed to feed you through the flowers or through the vegetables, just through life itself of a garden. Touching the soil of life, it feeds you. So paint yourself a garden. What do you need to see in that garden? What needs to be present in that garden? So clear the path. Free your mind. You are standing at a safe way of heaven. Having a state of mind. Clearing things up. Knowing that God is not religious. God is not religion. You do not have to be sick. The cells can be creating malfunctions because they're not processing correctly or fully or have enough energy to create the power to create the environment of the life that you want to live. Decoding the human body field. Understanding the human body field, family, community, and friends. And that's why I encourage you to go to my website, CONSCIOUSELFCARE.com, and get your free bioenergetic wellness scan. See where you are. See how everything is connected and vibrating, what pathway is going, and what is telling you that it's doing correctly, what is telling you that it needs to be realigned, and how you can use the power of pharmaceuticals, energetic medicine, to support the body with healing the bioenergetic being that it is. Family, community, and friends, the governing of all the cells in the life of your human body. You got to understand the bioenergetic vibrations and what life itself creates for the human being that you are here on planet Earth. Taking that deep breath. So family, community, and friends, where I thought I would be back totally live every Wellness Wednesday with you, I'm processing. My body is going through some shifts since I've gone through that change of that terrible thing that occurred to me that I cannot talk about anymore. So when you have a radio show where it's all about you sharing your life journey and how whatever you face in your journey of wellness, that you deal with it through energetic vibrations and understanding who you are and conscious self-health care, for this particular incident, I'm told that I can't get into details, specifics to talk about it until it's all over with. So it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to still try to make recordings. But I'll be asking Brother Jamal to reach back and grab a show within the last 2 years on those dates that I'm not able to create that show for him to put up. So as we bring in this month of July, as July 3rd, I will celebrate Brother HUMAM ABDULMALIK decided to come into this world on July 3rd, 1956. I decided to come into the world July 15, 1957. We became friends at the age of 18 and 19. Our journey in life took us through many things, done many things. But Karen, Khadijah, Davis-Foulks is thankful for that journey and everything that it has brought me and where I am today, because it strengthened my understanding, my acknowledgement, and my acceptance of knowing thyself and who I am, and not giving my power to people, places, or things, because I am in control of my life, because I am the creator of my life. And we talk about decoding the human body field with the power of nest health wellness. I am here to tell you right now, that is the wellness system that you all want to align with. That's why I'm inviting you to go get that free scan. No matter where you are on your journey, you will truly understand the energetic, natural, vibrating being that you are, and where you are, and why you're doing what you're doing, and why, if You have been doing medication for so long, and you have not reached that point where you don't need it anymore. Got to think about it. And that's what we're here to do, to support you with thinking about the choices that you have been making, and is it time for you to make a new one? So when we come back, we're going to be talking about the new science of information as medicine. I've been sharing with you about the power of the lymphatic system, cellular ecology. We talk about our face, filtration, assimilation, circulation, elimination. How well is these things moving in your body? Every time you wash your face, you want to ask yourself that question. How well things are moving, what you're doing to put in those blockages, that stagnation. How you can shift that energy to change that pond, to have everything moving correctly, to not creating stagnated energy, because that flood is sitting there, things are not moving. We have the power to adjust these things in our bodies by making conscious self-help moves. So family, community, and friends, we're going to sit back, we're going to hear my commercials, and I'm going to shift and change. I'm going to create some new commercials too. Woo-woo! Taking that deep breath, thanking myself that I am still alive, that I am a live, breathing being. I'm here. Yes, my state is a little bit shift. Things are off. I am given the power to no other than the Almighty of the energy of the universe to bring me back in alignment completely where I was and keep moving forward from that point, or bring me back at a greater point as I make these changes that my body needs to shift out of the stagnated energy that it has been put into because of what recently happened to me. But I am thankful, so grateful that I am alive, that I can talk, that I can breathe the energy of life inside of me. Family, community, and friends, thank you for tuning into the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation as I share my real life wellness story with you. And y'all know it's been a wellness story, because we on Wellness Boulevard. No matter what it looks like, I trust in never underestimating the universe, but being in alignment with the universe, knowing that thoughts become things, and I choose the good thoughts no matter what happened. I'm going to find something good in that. God kept me standing. God kept me alive. Energy kept me moving, because I'm right on time. I'm in the flow of energy. I am so thankful that I have relearned, that I rethink, and that I rewrote my personal health care plan. It was time for me to bury disease thinking and step up to making conscious self-health care moves, knowing that I create cellular malfunctions as a human being, and the processes of life would do that to you based on the things that man does to earth, air, and wind. And we must make the right changes for ourselves. So step back, family. Listen to some music. Think about some things that I've shared with you about my life journey, and how I may support your life journey with making a different choice, because you know thyself. You know who you are. Woo-woo! We on the friendship train. Be right back with your family, community, and friends. Let's take a deep, 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 relaxing breath as we do some light. What? Reflexology, deep breathing, meditative thoughts, listening to the music. Just sit back and tune into thyself. Be right back with your family. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website for celllife.com. The number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation. 202-248-7749. Taking that deep, that very, very deep lymphatic breath. Put it in your mind. Lymphatic breath. Yes, we know the formula. Oxygen, pumps, cells equals plus energy equals power. Oxygen plus cells plus energy equals power. Power to move this human body beyond the man-made mindset of human consciousness. Welcome back, family. Took that little break to do some deep breathing, some relaxation moves. We might have did some reflexology on our feet, did some reflexology on our hands, reflexology on our face, reflexology on our ears. They all have a name for it, but what I like to say is nobody has greater power over you with your human body, because you are in control and no one else. Even when you give them the power, you still have to make the moves. Family, community, and friends, you are tuned into the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show this July 2023. The arc of self-healing and self-help. The arc of self-healing and self-help. Health education for longevity and peace is what I share with myself, and it's what I am sharing with you on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. Yes, I share my wellness journey with you, and I invite you. I have been inviting you for years. You can get in touch with me, DDAVISFOULKS @gmail.com. Call me up. Tell me that you want to share your wellness journey. You want to share your wellness story. You want everyone to know how you moved from disease care to making conscious self-health care moves. That's what I'm doing, family, community, and friends. And I know that it's helping some. I know that it's putting thoughts in others. And I know that it's challenging for some. You want to give the power to the person in the white coat. Well, let me tell you, family, community, and friends, go buy a white coat. Put that white coat on and put your name on it and say, I am. Let it say, I am my own wellness doctor. Put that white coat on. Let it mean something to you. You have the power. You know, like I said before, you can study anatomy and physiology. You don't have to specialize and get deep down. What you want to know is what you need to support this body. You know, like all the challenges and things that was put before me to label as stress and going through forward. What I did was I relinquished. I let go. I didn't hold on. I didn't try to maneuver. I didn't try to make things happen. You know what I said? I said I'm going to release and let go. Even down to the food, I'm going to release and let go. I know too many people that is here and been here for years and haven't eaten food. Family, community, and friends, that's your state of consciousness. Where is your state of consciousness? What is it focused on? Woo-woo! We're on the friendship train ride for making conscious self-health care moves. And we're not forcing life. We're living life on our terms. Design in nature, that's what man looks to nature And then he shifts it up. You as an individual, look at the design in nature. Know who you are. Know what has been created based on nature, natural understanding in life. It's time you create the world you want to see, the world that you want to be in. Yes, you can do this because it's mind over matter, not matter over mind like most of us have been living. Taking that deep lymphatic breath, knowing that all is well, even in the midst, all is well. Got to do is take that deep breath. I had to do it so many times. Found myself caught up, looked like I was in the center of turmoil. But I just hold up, wait a minute, took that deep breath. All is well. This may be my surroundings, but I'm not in it, and I'm not locked in it. That's why you have to cleanse to heal. Cleanse your mind, cleanse your life, cleanse your body. Cleanse to heal. Like I was saying, I did nothing. I chose not to eat. I chose to stain myself with pure water. With pure water. And boy, my body, woo, made a drastic change. I said, hold up, wait a minute. This falling off of me? That's falling off of me? This is no longer in alignment with me? In doing so, my body made its own adjustments. Then I said, let me start back trying to eat some food. None of it was tasting any good, even down to the fruits and vegetables. I got to grow my own. But am I in the environment to grow my own? No matter what environment you are, an apartment or home, you can grow your own. And you can shop locally. You can have local produce delivered from you. People that's doing their best to grow and cure their food the natural way. We can do this for ourselves. Because I'm in love with myself. Are you in love with yourself, family, community, and friends? Then maybe it's time for you to live beyond a man-made mindset of human conscious. Definitely in these day and times after the pandemic. Life after the pandemic. How are you living? What are your choices? What are you choosing? Taking that deep breath. And know, feelings get the blessings. Feeling the spirit of life gets the blessings. That's why here on the Conscious Self Health Care Conversation Radio Show, you're speaking with the creator of Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery. Yes, family, we can look at it as emancipate yourself from medical slavery, emancipate yourself from mental slavery, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Because we get caught up and everybody want to quote back to you what was said in the medical understanding of things. They say this, they say that, we need to do this, you cannot do that. You are the creator of your life. I am the creator of my life. That's why I created and I asked you to join the self-care revolution. The self-care revolution of now. Because you're yielding your future to no one but yourself. And we are understanding greatly that health is a choice. And we must learn how to choose it. We are not our own enemies. We must heal and deal with self-love. And that's what we talk about here on the Conversation. Conversation Radio Show hosts right here, InnerLightRadio.com. Every Wellness Wednesday you can tune into. Woo! Making the conscious self-health care choices about how you want to care for this body. Family, community, and friends, I'm telling you, feeling one side of the nerves and how they are acting now after that accident that I would just say that happened on June 9th. June 9th, 2023 will always be a part of my life. And I get to share that with you very, very soon. But family, community, and friends, I just want to say to you, as far as people saying, I'm sick, you're just feeling some discomfort. Things are not aligned. The body may be trying to relieve itself of something, or it may be trying to tell you that it needs something to help it maintain itself better. That's why I implore you and ask you today, no more diseases. We have cellular malfunctions. Yes, listening to them tell you the name of the disease help you recognize where the cells are malfunctioning, cellular malfunction. And as always, they say two causes, deficiency and toxicity. But that is also in the state of the mind, deficiency and toxicity. What are you doing to yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually to allow your body to be in the state that it's in? Family, community, and friends, nothing is a bad thing because love is all there is. Understanding the laws of vibrational energy, LOVE. Getting down to the new science of information as medicine. Decoding the human body field. The field is the sole governing agency of the particle. That's why there's a field of energy around every cell. And through that field, you get cellular talk, cellular ecology. And you will learn a lot and understand a lot. Try reading Decoding the Human Body Field and stepping up to Nest Health Wellness. You know, family, community, and friends, go to my website, the short name, the number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Go there, get your free bioenergetic scan. And if you're local to Washington, D.C., coming to visit, not far away, come, join me, meet with me. Let's have a talk. Let's do the human body field scan. If you are not in Washington, D.C., can't get to Washington, D.C., it's okay. You can go ahead and purchase the handheld device. We don't have to use the voice. The handheld device. Go ahead. Call me up. Make that purchase. Be at home. Support your family and friends and your pets. See, we all are one. Y'all know family, community, and friends. I'm loving the commercials I'm seeing about animals and how we fed our animals and what we're doing with our animals and all the disease names that come up with animals based on all the veterinary pills that they have been giving our dogs, our cats. Family, community, and friends, stop and listen and watch the commercials. They're telling you the truth about pharmaceuticals. They're telling you the truth about what you need to consider. You're not listening. You need to listen. Listen. Listen to the vibration and listen to the sounds. You want to step into wellness? You want to shift your energy? Yes. Come on. Be a part of the self-care revolution. So family and community and friends, as I heal, as I continue to heal, as I continue to fortify my body with everything that it needs, because God granted me the right to be here, the power of energy, looking at what I was looking at staring me in my face, and all I could say was, thank you, God, I'm alive, and I have all of me here with me, and I'll make the needed adjustments. And let your circumstances that you are going through, no matter what they are, some people, they may be minor, little. To you, they may be big. That's what matters, what you see. You sit back and you shift your energy because you are in control and no one else is. And it's time. That's what this time is about. Making conscious self-health care moves. So I invite you to join me, mostly in person. But we may be doing some sessions online. Or you may do it by yourself. Darn, that's a squeaky chair. Decided to sit down for a moment. So as I end this show today, yes, I end this show today, thanking the universal frequency of life for watching over me, thanking the spirits, energy, the guidance of ancestors, the guidance of that positive energy for saying that she needs to still be here. She got more to say and more to share and more to do. Whew, Lord, I'm feeling blessed. You just don't know. So, loving the fact that my family stays with me, even though they are all energetic beings. It's more powerful. It's more powerful. How many of you call upon your family? Or how many of you recognize when your family that's no longer here is speaking to you? You got to take time to be still so you can tune into yourself. So I'm inviting you, what I'm going to be working on while I continue to heal, and offering, and have already started offering. Empowering our seniors for a better future. Our seniors. They tell me I'm a senior now. I've been a senior and didn't recognize it. But now when you hit 66, you're really a senior. July 15, I'll be 66. July 3rd was my roommate's, HUMAM ABDULMALIK's birthday. He turned 67. And now that he's energy, he is something else. Woo! If only. If only, if only, if only. So family, community, and friends, let me tell you about this program that I started in 2014. Well, 2015. In honoring of my mother and my mother's transition. Empowering our seniors for a better future. You create your experiences. Conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success. We're talking about mind over matter, heart over brain. The Shirley R. Hardy Senior Wearology Program. Some of you may know my mother as Shirley Brown. Some of you may know her as Shirley Davis. Some of you may know her as Shirley Williams. And some of you know her as Shirley R. Hardy. Her last legal married name, my mom. Senior Wearology Program, named after her. Asking you to set your compass to create wellness. We use the saying, we use the quote, made famous by Baba Tim Morrow, the University of Common Sense, and his products. Baba Tim Morrow told everyone, growing old don't make you sick. Growing old don't make you sick. It's being sick that makes you grow old. Think about that, family, community, and friends. It is time to crack the self-talk code and renew your mind's awareness. Come join me and learn the self-talk code. I'm going to support you with hearing yourself. Yes, it may be a number of us in the class, but it's all individualized, and we all can share. So one thing I want you to do right now for yourself, go get yourself that construction paper, that white sheet of paper that they use, cardboard, to create those vision boards. I want you to create a vision board of health. And all the things you see that supports you with your health, put on there. All the foods, all the products, everything you see. And let's see what picture you are really saying about yourself, what you're doing. You know? Be truthful, be honest, and see what you're doing for yourself. Nature, a wellness state of mind. It's time, it could be time to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal healthcare prescription plan. Personal wellness, family, community, and friends involves self-responsibility, optimism, self-directed approach, self-efficacy, yes, I can attitude. Yes, I can attitude and choices. Wellness facts. Wellness is relative to the individual. The process and attainment are behavior specific. Wellness is a way of life. It's a process. It is a efficacy channeling of energy and information. It is the integration of body, mind, spirit, and consciousness. It's the loving acceptance of yourself. I'm in love with myself. It's filling your thoughts from a diseased state of thinking and your body from pharmaceutical daily usage. Yes, it's freeing your thoughts from a diseased state of thinking and your body from pharmaceuticals daily usage, unnecessary surgeries, removing of organs for man-made substitutions. You got it going on. The body was meant to be here forever with all parts that came with. Is the knowing that the body heals, repairs, and regenerates according to the thoughts you think, the actions you take, and the raw fuel you provide the body and mind with daily. Wellness is living from a mindset, a consciousness of self-love. It is the integration of mind, body, and spirit and consciousness, once again, throughout life's journey. Simply stated, what you do, think, feel, and believe has an impact on your health and well-being. And that's why I choose to love myself unconditionally. Here's 2 wellness activities for you, family, community, and friends. How would you define wellness? What do you define wellness? How do you define wellness? And create a personal wellness motto. Can you create a personal wellness motto for yourself? Nobody can take from you. How about a wellness action plan? I will learn more about wellness and how it impacts my life. I will investigate opportunities for personal wellness. I will create a personal wellness plan. I will learn anatomy and physiology for personal wellness. Purification and the oxygenation process. I'm going to learn cellular ecology, and nobody does it better like Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks. Yes, Doctor of Lymphology, sharing the truth with everyone. You want to get that picture. You want to see that picture of the healthy state and the disease state of all your cells and the fluids around them. Yes, you want to understand. I am here to help you. We got to remove that excess fluid, that excess sodium, because it creates lacks of oxygen. Puts your body in the dry state, and we want to be in the wellness state. And I'm here to help you, because health is consciousness and healing is a function of consciousness. So family, community, and friends, I invite you to come and be a part of the Shirley R. Hardy, past granddaughter ruler, Senior Wearology Program, and set your compass for total wellness with me. The link between living with pain and dying from pain is in how you perceive information given on health care versus disease care for well-being. What is your current perception of disease care, health care, and wellness? Talk to yourself, family, community, and friends, and be truthful. Discover what you can do to stop breaking the mental, physical, and nutritional laws of well-being. Yes, you can live disease and illness free until you die. Remember, wellness has nothing to do with aging. Remember what Baba Tim Morrow said. Growing old don't make you sick. It's growing sick that makes you old. Family, community, and friends. Woo! Join me, Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, and take back charge of your health care. Learn cellular ecology and the science of lymphology. Create the consciousness to reverse all the physical and mental distresses in your life, not giving your power to anyone else. So schedule your senior wearology session with 7 of your friends and support each other with reaching a new level of wellness. And they don't have to be your friends, 7 other different people. Join us. Join us. Family, community, and friends. I want you to start lymphasizing. I want you to lymphasize and understand what it is. Go back and read some of these tapes, these recordings. You know, got that old fake tapes. Come back and read some of these recordings. Visit my website again. Go through my website. It's an old school website. It has information to empower you, family, community, and friends. I want to thank you for tuning in this Wellness Wednesday right here on InnerLifeRadio.com. And remember, as I heal, as I go through my transitioning, you will hear shows, new shows. Brother Jamal will come up with some old shows that's pertinent, that's meaningful right now to you. So I invite you to come be a part of joining the self-care revolution of taking care of yourself. Yes, family, community, and friends. Taking that deep, 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 deep lymphatic breath while you're on the friendship train for making conscious self-health care moves. I'm Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks. I want to thank you for joining me on this train ride, this Wellness Wednesday, as I share this information with you from a negative-free zone as we travel down Wellness Boulevard. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being there. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, and be there. Call me with your wellness story, 202-248-7749. Again, when you visit the website, you'll see how to email me. I'm saying let's step up, let's support the world, let's tell the individuals what we're doing with our own wellness story. Peace and love, family. Thank you for joining me today.
Greetings, everyone. Are you still taking care of your human body field cellular malfunctions from an outdated healthcare system? Why not shift out of chronic disease care, stress, pharmaceuticals, vaccines, and surgery, and step up to energetics, epigenetics, and quantum health and healing with me? Step up and take control of your health journey. I offer you one free human body field voice scan from your computer or phone. Instant access to your scan results and more free quantum health information. For more details, visit consciousselfcare.com. CONSCIOUSELF or call Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, 202-248-7749. Yes, it's time to be your own wellness doctor.
let's help one another. All of my sisters and brothers. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's help one another. All of my sisters and my brothers. Let's help one another. All of my sisters and my brothers. We can't make it in this world alone. We can't make it on our own. We need love and unity that will make a better community. Oh, let's help one another. All of my sisters and my brothers. Come on, let's help one another. All of my sisters and my brothers. Let's show love and respect. Always remember never to forget that together we stand and divided we fall. All for one and one for all. Oh, let's help one another. All of my sisters and my brothers. Come on and let's help one another. All of my sisters and my brothers. No matter what race, creed, or color, we all God's children, sisters and brothers. Let's put love in our hearts and get rid of hate. Understanding will be better if we communicate.
Well, you know, when you think about it,